What's up, family? This is my 200th video that I'm uploading to YouTube. I was talking to the kids and I asked them what should I talk about. And my 20-year-old son Elisha asked me to talk about the importance of keeping your mind clear and how your negative mind can affect you. And so that's what this is going to be about. It's interesting because the great majority of us will try to prevent somebody from robbing us. The great majority of us will try to stop somebody from breaking into our homes. And you can see videos of elderly women with nothing more than their purse trying to fight off would-be purse snatchers or muggers or whatever the case may be. You see these elderly, frail women trying to defend themselves, trying to protect themselves and their property. And we admire that, and we're like, man, that's great that they were able to stand up for themselves and blah, 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 blah. And we condemn those ignorant people for trying to take advantage of those elderly people. And the trip is, there are 7 thieves that break into the great majority of our minds. And when I say they break into our minds, they don't break into our minds. We invite them in. Every morning, we get up and we invite these 7 thieves in. Anxiety, fear, anger, sadness, our insecurities, our regrets, and our selfishness. These are the 7 thieves. Because here's the trip. Every single one of us has 24 hours in a day. I don't care who you are. Every person has 24 hours in a day. And every single one of us choose how we're going to live our life. And what I mean by that, you choose whether you're going to allow anxiety to be there. You choose whether you're going to allow fear, anger, ungratefulness, or regret, selfishness, all these other things. You choose whether you're going to allow those things in your life, or whether you're going to allow those things to control you throughout that day. That's your choice. You may not want to acknowledge it, you don't want to admit it, but that's a choice that you make every single day. And it's no different from turning on Netflix or turning on TV or turning on the radio. If you don't like rap, you don't tune into that frequency. You don't tune into a radio station that plays rap. If you don't like country western music, you don't turn on a radio station that plays country western music. You dial or change the dial or the tune to another channel. If you don't like what you're watching on TV, you change the channel. If you don't like the thoughts that come to your mind, then it's your responsibility to change the channel. It's your responsibility to change the frequency. It's your responsibility when fear comes in, like, oh no, I don't want fear today. I don't never want fear. I'm not dealing with fear. I want love. When anxiety comes in, oh no, I'm not dealing with no anxiety. I want peace of mind. When selfishness wants to come in, oh, I'm not dealing with selfishness. I want gratitude. It's your choice. And it's that simple. It's hard because you've been doing this for forever. It's hard because you've allowed all these negative thoughts and traits to have free reign in your life. They come in whenever they want to. They don't even have to knock on the door no more. They just kick it in. And you let them. And then you sit back and, woe is me, I'm so full of anxiety and blah, 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 blah. I don't feel sorry for people like that. I don't. Because it's a choice. If you like it, I love it for you. If you want to change it, let's figure out how to change it. I will help you figure out how to change it. But if you're not trying to change it, go ahead. Enjoy your life. But there's 7 thieves because they're robbing you of your potential. They're robbing you of your peace of mind. They're robbing you of love. They're robbing you of your joy. They're robbing you of your happiness. They're robbing you of your self-confidence. They're robbing you of hope. They're robbing you of gratitude. And in reality, they're not even really robbing you of those things. You're giving those things away because you're choosing this other stuff instead. Every morning you have a choice: selfishness or gratitude. You choose selfishness. A choice: anxiety or peace of mind. You choose anxiety. Nobody's robbing you, really. You're giving it up. You're offering it away. And all these 7 traits have you so twisted, so discombobulated mentally. You can't even function right. You know you're depressed. You know you're sad. You know you're full of rage. You know all these things aren't good. You know you're insecure. And you know that you're full of sadness and anger and regret. And you think by smoking a blunt, you think by getting something to drink, you think by eating some cake and cookies and all that other crazy stuff is going to take all that stuff away and it's going to make you feel good. Let me go get me some food because that's going to make me feel better. I'm just going to sleep my day away. Because if I'm sleeping my day away, then I'm not thinking about this stuff. We have to change our way of thinking. Because allowing all those 7 traits to come in on a daily basis hasn't gotten you where you want to be at in life. And so if you're full of anxiety and yet you want peace of mind, then you got to stop letting anxiety just reign supreme in your life. You got to stop letting it come in. How do you do that? You do that by when anxiety shows up, it's like, oh no. You have to recognize it as anxiety first and foremost. And then you have to be like, oh no, I don't want that. And if I don't want that, what do I want? Oh, I want peace of mind. Okay, let me figure out what I need to do in order to have peace of mind. What is it that actually gives me peace of mind? Oh, I don't want to deal with insecurity when it pops up. Okay, what do I need to do? What do I want? I want self-confidence. Okay, well, what makes me feel self-confident? Let me figure out where I feel confident at, and let me build upon that. The choice is yours, and it's really that simple. It's that simple. If you don't like what you got, then change it. Change it. They say that insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. And yet, that's what every one of us have been doing. We've been dealing with anxiety, fear, anger, and all this other crazy stuff. We don't want it, but we keep dealing with it every single day. And we won't change it. We won't change the way we think. We think that if I just try harder, it'll go away. No, that's not how that works. You have to change your way of thinking. If you keep doing the same stuff over and over and it doesn't get you the results that you want, then logic says, man, let me step back. What is it that I want? If this is what I want, what can I do to obtain this right here? Because obviously this right here is not getting me closer to this. So I'm gonna dismiss this. I'm not even trying to deal with this no more. Let me figure out what I need to do to get to this right here. Because this stuff over here suck. This right here, this is what I want. So I got to figure out, I got to get on a path to get to this. I can't be on the path of anger trying to get to love. I can't be on a path of anxiety trying to have peace of mind. They lead you in totally opposite directions. And so the choice is yours. Every morning you stand and there's a fork in the road. Are you going down the path of anxiety, or are you going down the path of peace of mind? Are you going down the path of anger, or are you going down the path of love? Are you going down the path of of anger, happiness? Are you going down the path of fear, or are you going down the path of love? Are you going to deal with your anger, or are you going to have happiness today? The choice is yours. No one can make you walk down a path that you don't want to walk down. So stop blaming everybody else for your anger. Stop blaming everybody else for your anxiety and your fear and insecurities. No one can make you walk down a path that you don't want to walk down. You choose to walk down that path. You choose to waddle in that madness. Not even realizing that once you start walking down that path, it becomes quicksand. And you know it because you get stuck there every single day. Every single day, you get stuck in the quicksand of all of the negative, toxic traits that you have going on in your mind because you allow them into your head. And you choose to dwell on that. You choose to focus on that. That's a choice that you make. And you've been making that choice so much that it's not even conscious anymore. It's just like automatic. My hope and prayer is that you understand that these 7 thieves aren't really thieves. You're allowing this stuff in. You're allowing this stuff to take place. And my hope and prayer is that you figure out what you want. That you value yourself enough to write down what it is that you want in life. And figure out a game plan of how to get those things. Because what you've been doing is not working for you. If you're full of anxiety, fear, anger, sadness, have insecurities and regrets and selfishness, if you're dealing with those stuff on a daily basis, then what you're doing is not working for you. You've got to change your game up. You've got to change your plan. And you change your plan by choosing what you want in life and getting up and walking down that journey. You have to walk down that path. You have to make that conscious decision. Every single day. Every time one of those negative traits come up, you have to make a conscious decision that you don't want to deal with that. You want something better. You want something more positive. My hope and prayer is that you love yourself and value yourself enough to believe that you're worthy of having what you want in life, of having peace of mind, love, happiness, joy, and all those other things. You're deserving of that. But you have to make the conscious decision to pursue those things. I love you guys. Peace.